From my head to my feet, I can feel the Mardi Gras beat. From my head.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome to the Slumber Party. Look who I got with me. We got
Yes, I'm
Ramon
back.
tonight.
How are you,
Yeah,
Sherry?
I'm good. How are you? How are you?
I'm good. I'm always looking forward to today's show. Every
Oh,
third
yeah.
Saturday of the month, I'm always looking forward to it because I
That's
love
it.
your energy. I love sharing with you, and here I am.
There you go. Well, I love having you with me, so you make it a lot more fun, and I'm not falling asleep on everybody.
We'll fall
I took
asleep
a little
together.
snooze in my chair just earlier. I was doing something and I just went right down. I thought, okay, I had to get up and go walk around outside. And
It's yes,
somebody texted me
this.
earlier, was like, "Are you okay over there?" And I'm like, "Yeah, why wouldn't I be?" She said, "I saw tornado warnings." And so I went outside to look. It's like, I don't see any clouds in the sky.
Mm.
It's like a few clouds, but nothing dangerous looking. So I don't know if it was our area or maybe north of us or something. Um, I think a lot of people think I'm over in the New Orleans area, and New Orleans is like 3 hours east of me. So
Okay.
it's a good little trip over there. I'm closer to the Texas state line than I am to New Orleans. But so, yeah, so hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us tonight. And I'm trying to go through and start things and make sure I don't miss anybody. And I'm going to, and I meant to do it before tonight, but I'm going to do it tonight, um, or in the morning, I should say. I will be able to do it tonight. But I want to make up a little birthday gift list because I'm already getting messages saying, "What do you want for your birthday?" I thought, well, if you want to buy me something, here's a list. You can go check here. Um, and so I figured, that way it's nicer to get something you really want.
Hmm.
Last year I got a surprise gift, which I really loved, and that was a New Orleans voodoo deck. I'm still trying to make heads or tails out of it. It's really convoluted, but it's kind of fun to look at and try to figure out what exactly it's saying. It's a little different, and
Hmm. Because
a
you're a
lot.
Gemini, like me.
Yeah, yeah,
We're
that's right.
Geminis. We're
Gemini
actually doing a show together in on May 30,
30th.
30th, the 30th.
Yes,
It's a
yes,
Gemini birthday bash in my channel. It's gonna
that's
be
right. Y'all make sure you show up. It's
yes,
gonna be fun.
Amy, it's Amy the Warrior, Hershey the Shadow Reader, you and I, and
Mhm.
possibly a fifth person, but all
Oh,
Geminis
the
talking
more the
about
merrier.
talking about everything Gemini, our favorite stones, our favorite colors, uh, compatibility with other signs, everything related with our sign. So please swing by. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please do so you can watch the show. But it's going to be an
His
honor to share.
his link for his channel is in the description box below, so you have no excuse. You can go straight in and go and subscribe, like and share, all that good stuff. Because you
Yes,
get
I
all
did it
kinds of
last
stuff.
year. I did it last year with Karen and Hershey, and it was a lot of fun. But this year is going to be even better having you
There you
there,
go.
your energy,
Oh,
and
well, thank
some other
you.
people.
And yeah, we I don't remember if I did anything for my birthday last year or not. I think I was involved with something else and I just kind of blew it off. I didn't think about it. Um, but okay, says I'm a Cancer, but I have Gemini rising. That's close enough.
Hmm.
um, yeah, I'm Gemini with Aquarius moon and Aries rising.
Mm.
So and my
Gemini on
birth
Gemini.
node is Pluto.
Hmm.
I don't know what that means, but that's what I've been told. So astrology escapes me. I just, I do good until they start talking about houses and degrees and this and that. It's like,
Mm.
okay, you lost me now.
Yeah, it's always
Forget it.
complicated.
Oh my goodness. So let's see who we got in the house tonight. Do some shout outs here. We got Brenna is here. Marby is here. Snapdragon. Maureen. Jackie B. Owen Walker. Hey, Donna. Gordian Notch. Anita K. I already said Donna. Let's see. Uh, Jackie B is here. And Bora Bora and Kay and Edward is here and JWB is here. The number Oracle deck, JWB, I'm not quite sure which one you're talking about, but we'll figure it out. I don't think I have a number Oracle deck.
Is it the angel number?
Maybe so. I mean, I have, it's like angel numbers Oracle deck. So if that's the one you mean, or I have a timing oracle like this one next fall or tomorrow or in a year, that kind of thing. And that's the only number one I think I have. I probably got more. I don't know. I can't keep up anymore. I went 3 more decks on the way because Hay House just dropped their next deck club summer box. So we'll be getting those cards in probably any day now, I would think. Because they charged my card, so it's like, okay, I've paid for it, so it's got to be on its way. Hay House does they have an Oracle deck club, and every 3 months you get a box, for each season, and the summer box is getting ready to come in, and you get anywhere from 2 to 4 decks of cards in each box. Usually you get 2 or 3 brand new decks that haven't even been released to the public yet. You get them early. And then you'll usually get an older deck that's either been morphed into the pocket size, like the little bitty cards that'll fit in your hands, or they'll re-release like an older deck. So you just never really quite know what you're going to get. And so it's
I want to subscribe. That sounds like fun.
yeah, it's like $40 every 3 months. They
That's not bad.
not at all. Not when you consider most new decks can cost you $40
Right,
just one
right.
deck, and you're getting 2 to 4 decks of cards. So that's kind of cool. And the new ones, you usually get them anywhere from a week or 2 to up to a month early before they even hit the public. So you're able to kind of play with them and get a little comfortable with them and start using them before anybody else can even go and buy it. And so that's kind of cool. And it comes straight from Hay House Publishing. So you're not having to pay, a third party for anything. You're getting it direct from the horse's mouth, so to speak. Hi, Shelly. Hi, Rose. Hi, Denise. Hi, Jana. Hi, Todd. That's a new name. Welcome. From the suburbs of Detroit. Motor City. There you go. I don't know what that's about, Rose, but we'll talk about it. All right. I'm trying to get to the bottom of the list here. Oh, Rose said Hershey got a cool deck for her birthday. We'll have to find out. Make sure she brings it to the party so she's using it. So what's up with you? What else have you got going on, Ramon? What's
No, it's been a busy week. I had a show with Bobby Fierro and Selena from Essence of the Moon on
oh cool.
different methods of divination. It was really interesting. There's like infinite amount of forms of divination, and we chose 25, and we went through each one of them, the methods, and it was really interesting. It's it was really cool because a lot of people get to discover new ones that they weren't aware of. As you know, there's a divination method
Yeah.
using anything. Not only cartomancy with tarot and Lenormand and oracles, but divination using water, using fire, using air,
Yeah.
patterns with leaves. It's infinite. It's infinite. So it was a lot of fun. And then on Friday, it's on my show in Orbit with, which you've been a guest before.
That's a
I
fun
had
one
an
to do.
interview. Yeah, I had an interview with a new member from the community. Her name is Elizabeth from The More Intuitive Me, and it was a lot of fun. I was looking forward to this one. It's been a crazy week. I got home and I took a nap. I put the alarm to make sure I didn't oversleep, and then I woke up all of a sudden, and I was like, "Oh my god, did I miss the show?
I got overslept.
What day is today? What time is it?" And it was actually like a few minutes before the alarm was set to go on. So it was like perfect timing.
There you go.
And
That inner clock knew it was time to get up, get going.
yeah,
JW's got a good question for you there. This isn't really related to card readings, but it's what we're talking about, a difference between divination and scrying. From what I
well,
understand, scrying is a form of divination.
it is. Yeah, scrying
Right.
is a form of divination in which you can use water. Some people use obsidian glass. There's you can like look
Just
at
a
the
crystal
sky.
ball. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like focusing your attention on something and opening your mind, and messages eventually come to you. A lot of people have problems scrying because I don't know. I personally I use I actually have it here. Let me see if I can pull it.
Yeah, I think a
I
lot of people have
use
trouble kind of learning how to focus in on the item
mhm,
to,
yes.
to
I
see what
use
it's going to show
this
you.
black wooden bowl, and I fill it with water,
There
and
you
I
go.
scry using it. I focus my attention on the reflection in the water, and it opens up my mind. But the problem is, if you scry wanting to see an image, you lose the focus. As you have to do the opposite. Don't even think of it, and then your mind
Yeah.
relaxes and like messages open up. And the example I always use is like when you're driving. A lot of times when we drive, we don't even know how we got home, and we were aware of the light stops and people crossing, etc.
Right.
But
It's such, keep going.
no, that you're so focused like on the pavement, on the lines, etc., that it kind of like relaxes your mind in a way. And it happens to me a lot of times. A thought sparks, and then like this whole movie opens up, and like I see scenes, and it's like I'm in the situation, but at the same time I'm aware. I think we all experience that. You know
Yeah,
exactly what
it's
I'm talking.
and I think each person kind of approaches it a little bit different. I know somebody in here just a minute ago asked, "Is can you scry with a mirror?" Yes, you
Yes.
can. Some people do that.
Hmm.
Some people do water. I bought myself a crystal ball just because I always wanted one, and I've tried
Hmm.
scrying with it, but it hasn't really done anything for me yet. So I don't know if it's just me or if it's just
I
not
had a hard time
ready to
using a
produce.
crystal. I can't use a crystal ball. In my case, it has to be something with a large surface. That's why I use, a big
Yeah,
bowl with
I,
water.
I, I think the only way this is going to really work for me is if I find something I can put it in.
Mm-hmm.
to where it's not picking up all the reflections around the room.
Mm.
Because it's like if I hold it or if I put it on its little stand here, then I got all these lights and everything that's reflecting off of it, and it's distracting. I can't concentrate. So
Yeah, but
I
we all
and
had that experience, and sometimes some
yeah,
people who they're in the restroom and the focus their attention on the tiles and the tiles in the bathroom, and sometimes you see patterns and or messages, etc. The whole
exactly.
intention is not looking or wanting to see an image. It's relaxing your mind, and then that's when it opens up and you get insights.
Exactly. It's like, Nostradamus scried with a mirror in a bowl of water.
Hmm.
So it was like he had I guess, a mirror at the bottom of a black bowl that he would fill up with water, and that's what he would look into. And that's how he got his visions, according to several documentaries I've seen over the years.
Hmm.
So I
Yeah.
always thought,
So
okay,
you can
that's
use
kind of cool.
Yeah,
And
you can use water, you can use fire, bonfire, or you could use the flame of a candle, just like a piece of paper or something. It's just focusing your attention on something.
it's right. Yeah, it's almost like focusing to see an aura around something. You're not
Hmm.
looking for the aura, you're looking at the subject that you're trying to read. And when you let your mind relax to a certain point, then suddenly you start noticing the colors around that that item that you're looking at, whether if it's a person or a plant or whatever.
Hmm.
The first few times I tried to pick up on auras, it only works with plants for me. It's like I can just look at a plant and just kind of stare at it, and after a few minutes, I start noticing how the plant will just barely move, but it's like major when you see it, but normally
Hmm.
you would think it's just still, there's no movement there, but it's actually vibrating. You can see the plant vibrating, and then as you're looking at it, you can start seeing the aura around the leaves and everything. It's really cool. I've only been able to do it a few times when I've really sat down and worked on it, but some people it comes to faster than others. And there's different ways. I know some people have special cameras that they can take aura pictures of your aura, and then other people. I know there's a young lady in our community that she combined the word aura and portraits together, and I can never pronounce it right. But she does. She'll ask you a few questions, and then she goes in with like digital artwork, like the old kaleidoscope type of looking stuff. Um, and she'll go in and create whatever it is that she sees, and she'll create an aura portrait for you. And
Hmm.
it's just a picture of different shapes and colors and stuff that she picked
Hmm.
up on. So that's kind of cool. And and I can see the name of her channel and I can't pronounce it. For whatever reason, the two words don't go together for me. It's like I can't get them to come out of my
It's
mouth.
hard to combine
Um,
them.
yeah, JW, Black Rock. I mean, I know people who looked at bricks or looked at just river stones.
Hmm.
Uh, People
Rivers,
that
reflection on the water. There's people who use
yeah,
regular mirrors, black mirrors. I had I had I haven't used it a long time. A picture frame. It was really large. I took the glass out and painted one of the sides of the glass in black and put it on the opposite side, and it was sort of like a black mirror. It's actually like a black mirror. And I
yeah,
used to scribe with that one, but it was pretty large. But you can
yeah.
use different methods.
Gordian Knot talks about a polished black slab of petrified wood. Yeah,
I
that
love
would
petrified
work.
wood.
Basic, from what I understand, and correct me if I'm wrong, Ramon, because you probably know a little bit more about it than I do. you're not really wanting something that's going to give you a lot of reflection. You want something that it's almost like looking into nothingness, almost like looking into a
Mm-hmm.
void, and then
Yes.
you're asking spirit to put the picture in that void so you can see what it is you're
Mm-hmm.
looking at.
Yeah, you're right. There's a
It's
because there. For example, I use a black bowl because it absorbs the light better. But if it's a white one, you're doing it under the sun. It's very disturbing to the mind to the eyesight to your eyes. So it could actually
yeah,
hurt you too. So you want something that relaxes you because that's the whole intention to relax your mind.
exactly. Yeah,
Hmm.
you don't
Yeah, you're
want it
correct.
to. You don't want to fry out your eyeballs while you're at it.
Yeah.
Um,
Hmm.
well, hi Ellie, welcome. Thank you for subscribing. We got us a brand new person in here. Um,
Yay.
she talks about a citrine crystal sphere. That's
That's
a good one
beautiful.
because you've got
Hmm.
color without it being too dark or too light. And so that's a good thing to look at because basically you're just, I mean, you could do it with the case for like my earbuds, if I just sat and looked at it long enough because there's not really anything on it um that would be distracting. So that's why I think a lot of people go with darker images because you get more of a blank space that you're looking at. I
Hmm.
guess would be the best way to
Yeah.
put it is
You
wanting
know
to.
how I scried once using my phone off that black reflection?
There you
That's
go.
when
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I had like a
Hey,
little
J
black
Cat
mirror with
Lady.
me all the time.
Yeah. Um,
But
that works
citrine
too.
is beautiful. Citrine is
It's a gorgeous
it
stone.
creates it
Absolutely.
is a lot of
Um,
prosperity, manifestation. It's a very positive stone. It's a beautiful stone.
that's it. Um, I've got, I think I've got a tree in my little thing here. I think this one is citrine. Because
Looks
it's
like.
too light to be garnet. It's just a little heart-shaped stone.
Hmm.
Um, everything else is darker because I've got like an obsidian and I've got like an adventurine,
Hmm.
an amethyst.
Classic.
There's a garnet, a garnet one,
Hmm.
and this one is cool. This is a rose quartz, but it's a
Mm.
worry stone. It's like one one side is grooved out so that you can
Hmm.
hold it and rub your thumb on it, and it's perfect. You just a lot of times I'll carry this with me and just stick it in my pants pocket. And if I'm having to stand in line for something, or if I'm doing something, I'll just reach in my pocket and sit and rub on the stone. It's just kind of again a mindless action to keep you from freaking
Hmm.
out 'cause you're standing in line too long. I mean,
Hmm.
um,
Helps with anxiety.
yeah, exactly. And all right. Yeah, exactly, Maureen. Yeah, I knew there was a couple of other people that had gotten our portraits from her, but I can't ever think of I can't ever pronounce the name of her channel. Um, but she's done some really cool aura portraits on people. So and then what was that? Yeah, I mean it just depends. Also depends on what's happening in your world at the time. If you're dealing with anything really heavy like the illness or somebody's in the process of passing on and transitioning, or if you're caring for other people, uh, even if you don't want to technically scry about something, it can still be a relaxing way to just look into that blank void and just kind of wipe your brain of everything for a little bit so that
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of like starting fresh when you come out of it. So, but, and some people, it might have the opposite effect. Everybody's different. It's like you can give me a Benadryl, and within 30 minutes, I am out. I am down for the count. You can give somebody else a Benadryl, and they're climbing the walls, bouncing off of everything. It just,
Mm-hmm.
same drug, but just their body reacts to it differently. So, um, I know amethyst is my favorite stone. That's the one I was told I needed to keep with me um, to enhance my abilities. And so I tend to have amethyst all over the place. And then I would like, I don't know how many of y'all have ever watched Lori, The Way of Positive Change. She has a geode that sits on the floor behind her that's probably a good foot, foot and a half high. And it's
Mm.
just a split open geode that's an amethyst on the inside. And it is breathtakingly beautiful. And and I keep thinking, God, she must have paid a fortune for that, unless she just was out rock hunting one day and came across it. So that does happen
Mm-hmm.
too. Hi, Misfit. Hi, J Cat Lady. We got a few more people that popped in here. Um, there we go. Play Love Remember said she wears a citrine Merkaba necklace. And guess who guided me to get it? I don't know. You tell me. Um, let's see. Your request, Misfit. Let me go back and see. Um, all right. This would be easier to just look here. And we've already got 19 starred questions. So get this show on the road going here. Oh, thank you, Jason. Let's see. I do not see it, uh, Misfit. So maybe put it back in for me. I'm not finding it. So if you could re-put it in there, re-put your question in there, and then that way I can star it and not not miss anybody. And let's see. Um, I'm trying to see if anybody else has popped in that I didn't already say hello to. Um, if you spot anything, Ramon, that's not starred, let me know.
Sure.
Labradorite, that is a beautiful stone as well. Absolutely.
It
Um,
is. I love malachite. That's my favorite stone.
that's a good one too. I love turquoise. Um, that's one of my favorites. Is rose quartz. I actually have a rose quartz pendulum that I only use whenever it's for like a relationship question. That's
Mm-hmm.
yes, no, and then I'll use that one. My favorite pendulum I had was a tiger's eye, and I have a little thingy to hang them up on the side of the bookcase. And I went to hang it up one night, and for whatever reason, it didn't catch the little hook, and I
You
watched it
dropped it.
drop and disappear. it never
disappear.
hit the floor. It never hit the floor. Chain and all, I watched my tiger's eye pendulum just drop. I followed it with my eyes, and then just before it would have hit the floor, it just was gone. I've
Oh,
not.
and you
That
never
was a
found
year
it.
and a half ago. That was a year and a half ago. I've never been able to find it since. And so somebody told me it just went somewhere to rest because you overused it. I said, that could be true. I used it a lot. And so
I'm out of here.
when
I'm
it's
out of here.
ready,
Let's go.
it'll come back.
Maybe it fell
I'll
into another
open.
dimension.
That's a very good possibility. I mean, who
Yeah,
knows?
maybe the other version of yourself in an alternate universe, like all of a sudden the pendulum fell from
From
somewhere.
nowhere into their hand, and that was like,
Uh-huh.
oh, I needed that.
Yes.
Oh wow. Let's see here. Miss Fit, did you put your question back in? I don't see it. Hi, Peace Mama. Um, all right. Hi, Aretha. And my son just got home. Oh, I got you, Miss Fit. I found it. Ha ha ha. Got it. And so all right. Okay. I think we're good. I think we got everybody caught up. And all right. Yay. We're ready. We can get started now. I keep meaning to make you admin, co-admin for art when you come on with me Saturday night so you could start too.
Yeah.
That would be
On our
easier, and
next
I keep
show, I'll
forgetting.
send you a
Yeah.
reminder.
Yes, do that. And that way I can go in and make it so I can send you the link for it. All righty. Let's see here.
So tonight
First up
I'm
is
using
Marby.
tonight I'm using several divination tools. I mean, all of them cards. Of course, I have the classical Rebel deck. This is always a must to be in this channel.
That's
so I have
right.
this one. But I'm also using if someone wants messages from their spirit guides, I'm using the influence of the Angels Tarot. It's a beautiful deck. I'm combining it with the Angels Wisdom Oracle deck. I have a yes, I have a yes or no Oracle deck as well. If you have a yes or no question, I have a timing one. If you have a question related to time, it's the Godspeed Divine Timing. Beautiful deck as well. And if you have one related with finances, wealth, I have this one called, it's an angel finance deck, I guess. It's money coming from. It's a very good deck. So I'm going to be combining them for any questions people might have. I might throw in an Oracle deck as well, another one that I have. So,
well, I've got my Rebel deck, of course. I've got my new card called Badass Affirmations. That was pretty good. I've got my Inner Ep and Peace deck, and I have the Wisdom of the Oracle deck, which is a cool Oracle deck. And then I've got my Angel Number cards. I've got my Swear Tarot out. I've got a Timing Oracle deck out. And I've got a Whispering Woods Oracle deck, which is new. So I figure that ought to do us. That ought to cover everything. So we should be good. Hi, Amy. Yeah. Yes, you may. All right. Okay. Oretha, what may I have a you? I don't understand your question. Okay, gotcha, Misfit. Oh, okay, gotcha, Oretha. Gotcha. Okay. Um, and first up was Marby for general. So if you're ready, Ramon, go right on ahead.
Yes. Let me
I pull a
pull
few cards.
card. All right, so I pulled two cards for you. The first card is from the influence of the angels, and the card I have here is the Emperor. And there's a card that talks about being in control. It's about power. It's about leadership. But to me, this is more about being in control with your own life. You know, it's recognizing your abilities more than anything. It's self-love. Give time to yourself, opportunity to yourself, love yourself is the message here. Why do I say that? Because the second card I got is from the Angel Oracle deck as well, and it's precisely that. It's self-love. And the message is I am worthy of love. Focus your attention on loving and believing in yourself. You're being encouraged by the angels to make your relationship with yourself your number one priority. Rather than dwell upon your shortcomings, you must accept and embrace who you are. So, this is about loving yourself, celebrating yourself, and it's more than anything, believing and being in control. You know, uh, it's can't say anything further than that because you know which are the opportunities in the way you see yourself. Just celebrate yourself, enhance those things that you feel that you need to improve on. That's perfect. There's an opportunity for growth. So the message here is love yourself every day more. That's what I got for you.
Awesome, awesome. All right, Marby, we're starting out with the wisdom of the oracle, and I pulled for you card number 6, and it says, "Not for you." Is it gonna focus? There we go. Um, it says, "A clear knowing that something is being denied you. Rejection is God's protection." Um, so something that you're wanting, that you're desiring, something that you're asking for, and is not coming your way is, and there's a good reason for that, because for whatever reason, acquiring that item now could put you in danger. Not like you in danger, girl, danger, but just, bear with it and wait it out until spirit says, okay, now's the time, you can go get it. um and so it talks about, don't chase after what flees from you. So if something is seems to constantly be out of reach, quit reaching for it and just leave it alone and then see what happens. And then I pulled an angel number card for you, and we got the number 10. And it says, I am ingenious. And it says, you have great leadership skills. Your mind is sharp and allows you to dream up ingenious ideas and organize all the details, then direct others how to carry things out. That sounds just like you, Marie.
And it's related to this card to the Emperor. You know, you mentioned leadership, so
Absolutely.
it's being in
Yeah,
control.
very good. And then let's see here. Let's do one more real quick. I forgot to shuffle them. All right. I pulled for you. It says light. This is going to focus, focus, focus. well, we don't have all night. It says, look to the space between the trees for answers. Okay, I can get with that thought. So let's go ahead and go to the next one up is Gordian knot. Now, as y'all know, members go first. So if you're a member, you got to go to the front of the line. If you make a donation, you go next after the members are done, and then everybody else in no particular order. We try to get it done. I try to do them in the order that y'all put them in, because that way you don't have to wait too long for your answer to your question. Okay. A regular tarot pull. Okay. Regular. I don't have a regular deck out, do I?
Big.
I do. Okay. Get over there. If you are ready, Ramon, you can go right on ahead while I shuffle here.
Yeah. Bicking Bronco, what does that mean? My health is like Bicking Bronco.
Oh, I think she meant bucking.
Bucking Bronco. That's what I thought. Okay. So I pulled 2 cards for you, and it's actually associated with this topic. First card is the 9 of Pentacles, and the 9 of Pentacles deals with the material world, but not only in terms of finance, also in health. So the message that I'm getting here, you're going to reach that point of stability in terms of the physical world, in this case, health. So just take care of yourself. The 9 of Pentacles in the Rider Waite, it's this image of this woman that it's like in a luxurious surrounding, right? So pamper yourself, take care of yourself, just reward yourself. The message here is to try to find that center of stability in the physical realm. Love yourself a little bit more in the physical sense, but you will reach the point of that gain in the physical sense. Second card I got for you is an oracle card, and it's called Breakthrough. If you see, there's an image of an egg like popping, like exploding, the birth of something. Breakthrough. And the message here is a significant breakthrough is near. Whatever you're going through is preparing you for this big break. And keywords are progress and big boost. But there's going to be a boost in the physical sense. This case, health. Just be disciplined with yourself is what I'm getting. It's not about trying to make improvements and not following through. Just be consistent. Remember, 9 is a number about accumulative effects. To be able to find that sense of health, wellness, you have to follow certain steps, but also be consistent. It's not a quick fix, but a change in your lifestyle. So that's what I got for you. I wish you the best.
All right. Let's see here. First thing I drew for you was the 3 of Pentacles. And so that's of Pentacles. So they're talking about collaboration, working with others, aiming for a particular focus or item that either as a group you're trying to take care of, or you just seek help from others to help you in a personal quest, I guess you could say, to look for something. Um, but the Three of Pentacles talks about collaborating with others, working together, building building what it is you need or want. But it's always with the help of others around you. And then I drew Fork in the Road from the Wisdom Oracle. And that just talks about it's time to make a decision, consider the consequences as you prepare to act, owning up to your obligation to make a necessary choice. Sometimes choices, especially necessary choices, are the hardest ones in the world to have to make. So, just saying, it could be a little bit more difficult um, to make that choice, so to speak. So just make sure that you put it to spirit very be very specific in your request of what it is that you're wanting around your health. Are you wanting to be cured of something? Are you wanting test results to come back showing negative issues? Um, things along those lines. Just do how do I take better care of my health? Is for a lot of us of a certain age, we grew up on sticking crap in the microwave to eat because mom and dad were both at work when you got home from school, so you learned to feed yourself. And but in a way that's kind of bad because a lot of folks don't know how to cook. So how you going to feed yourself if you can't cook? Sandwiches only go so far. Um, so that's what I got for you, Gordian Knot. I think uh, just take it one day at a time and know that you got others around you that will help you achieve that final goal. Is I guess is what I'm saying.
I like that card, Fork in the Road. Just connect with your spirit guides and ask to
Yeah.
clear roadblocks from your path and to guide you, in moments of crossroads, to clear your
Right.
mind
Yeah.
and illuminate you
Help you
to
make the right decision what direction to go in.
totally.
Um, all right. Next up, we've got Maureen, who is a member and would like a message from her guides, please. You betcha. All right. All right. All right, Maureen.
Mhm.
First thing I pulled for you is the Nine of Pentacles. So that's an earth sign. Pentacles usually revolves around personal growth, uh, actual, I guess, just in any kind of means of helping to pull you out from hurting yourself is important. Um, Now, the Nine of Pentacles stands for accomplishments, comfort, fruits of labor, prosperity, rewards. So it's basically telling you the more hard work and effort you put into something, the bigger the return is going to be for you. Um, And then I pulled for you a badass affirmation card. And what I got says, I radiate confidence, strength, and pure badassery. I don't know if badassery moves, but I like the way that sounds. So, all right, it's your turn, my dear.
Yeah, so pulled 3 cards for you, and it's related to the message that Sherry was saying. You were talking about pulling yourself from a difficult situation, and for clarity, and that's precisely what I got. First card I got is is from the oracle card, and it says "Unclear Path." And the message here is step by step, keep going, and it will lead you to destinations you might not have considered. So what I'm getting here is that you might be going through a situation right now that it's not clear. And the message here is to pause and connect with your spirit guides for clarity. You might be trying to go in the right direction, trying to force the outcome of something. And why do I say that? Because I got the 3 of Cups reversed. And this is a card that talks about overindulgence, loneliness sometimes. But more than anything, lack of clarity. You know, the 3 of Cups in the upright position is about celebration, is about, relaxing. Here it seems like a very stressful, tense situation due to the lack of clarity. The message here is to pause, relax, and more than anything, commit to your spiritual beliefs for clarity. Why do I say that? Because I got the Hierophant. And that's precisely what this card talks about. It's about structure. It's about commitment and trying to follow a traditional path. What's the traditional path here in this case? Is the connection with the spirit, right? It's the essence, the basic of who we are. So for stressful situations, lack of clarity, the message here is connect with your spirit guides for insight. And more than anything, don't rush into things. Just pause, look at the things in a big perspective, and then move forward with the guidance of your guides. That's what I got for you.
All righty. I shuffled your cards and I put them back in the deck. I'm losing my mind tonight. Okay, real quick. I can't believe I did that. I take it back. I can't believe I did that.
I'm sending you positive vibes.
No, I already read from Maureen.
Yes, yeah, we did already.
Put them back in the deck.
I just finished.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Toot toot. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs tonight. Okay, Arlene got it. All right, let's see who's next. Kay is next up. Kay's a member, so she gets to go to the front of the line. A naughty card. Oh, naughty there we go. Card. That's my girl.
Makes me nervous. I love the rebel deck, but I'm not used to use cursing words live. Let's make that clear.
That's why I run a content warning at the beginning of the show, saying explicit language will be used. So it's called CYA. Keep either one of us from getting into trouble.
All right. I got a card for you, and it says detox. And the message behind says, drink a smoothie, unfriend that asshole, and throw some shit out. Clear right there. Just remove from your life things that are dead weight. Just detox and cut off whatever doesn't serve you. Throw some shit out.
Oh, there's one more card real quick I wanted to pull. All right. It says, don't talk to anyone. Don't look at anyone. You need some fucking time alone, and you know why. So follow through. And then I pulled the Six of Wands for you. And it says, ask yourself how many fucks you give. So really, I don't care, do you?
Just
seems
cut
like
things
we've
off.
heard
What
that
deck is
before.
that? What deck is that? I like that.
That is the Swear Tarot.
I want that. I need that.
It comes in its own little bag. So that's kind of cool. I like it. Who was it? Somebody else had it. I saw them use it. They were a guest on the show, and I was like, where did you get that? Oh, I got to get that deck. All righty. Let's see.
Found it. I'm gonna buy it tonight for our next show.
There you go. All right. Anita K is up. Would love a card tonight. Our choice. Oh, Anita, that's a dangerous thing to say. You're getting a badass card tonight, that's for sure. Okay. And alrighty.
You're pulling a rebel card?
I'm getting ready to.
Okay.
First, I pulled a badass card, so.
I pulled two cards. I pulled an Angel Oracle card, and the first one is an Angel Oracle card. The other one is a Rebel card. So the first card is patience, and the message here is it takes time for miracles to happen, and I'm okay with it. The angels remind you that in order to succeed, you must learn how to control your impatience and wait until the right outcome you deserve. Right outcome you deserve comes along. So it's about having patience. It's try to relax the anxiety of the outcome that you want. For it to be successful and have longevity, you have to let it develop. So have patience, whatever it is, the situation right now. You might be under a lot of stress. So the Rebel card says you need a big fucking hug. Squeeze. So I'm sending you a big hug from here, full of positivity and love.
All right. First up, says it's dark and you can't see a fucking thing. Get your head out of your ass, pronto. And then for the badass affirmation, you got, I am a cosmic adventurer riding life's waves with fucking wild abandon. Yeah. If you're going to do it, let's do it all the way, right?
Mm-hmm.
And all right, Anita, there you go. Let's see. I feel like I need music to play in between. All right, Kay is up next. Miss Muldoon would like a naughty card. You got it.
All right, so I have one for you. It says, it's this one right here, and it says, stop texting, stop stalking, stop checking on that person. Just fucking stop. And spend time on someone worth it. Don't waste on it. don't waste it on ridiculousness. So this is about spending time on yourself. Stop that distraction. It doesn't necessarily have to be on a specific person, but it could be on things that are not worth it. So invest time in yourself and just stop the fuck of it. That's what I got for you.
All right. First one I got. Stop sleeping so damn much. Wake up. You're missing some cool shit. And then I pulled, fuck yeah. Dance in the storm. That's a wonderful thought when you think about it until it's time to get in the car and everything is now soaking wet. So,
I love it. This is about focusing in yourself and celebrating yourself. Just love yourself. That's the message here.
That goes, yeah. Nothing will be accomplished until you do that. So, all right. Edward is next. A
Couple
couple of cards for tomorrow. Okay.
Okay. I have 3 cards for you. First card I got is the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups, it's the beginning of something that's very emotional. It could be a relationship, it could be creativity, but more than anything, it's the start of something very emotional, emotionally intense, something coming your way. It's not necessarily negative. I mean, it's something new, something fresh. So just be aware that tomorrow might be a day that it's very emotional. It might be testing in a way. Why do I say that? Because the second card I got is spiritual tests. And it says you're on the path to discover your spiritual gifts so you may grow and evolve spiritually. So both of these cards talk about something coming, something new opening up. But the message here is just to follow your plan. Even though these are new things, things unexpected the universe might throw in, it's nothing to fear, as long as you follow what you already had in mind. And the message here on plan says follow a long-term plan. Following a long-term plan will help achieve my life's purpose. To make the most of this moment of inspiration and angel guidance, plan your days so to reach maximum efficiency. This is a powerful time for you, and you are capable of achieving a lot. Without a plan, you risk wasting precious time. So whatever comes in your way, just follow your intuition and follow that plan, that inner your gut, right? That vision that you have towards life, consistency, and nothing will take you by surprise. That's what I got for you.
Cool. The first thing I pulled for you was the Four of Wands. It says positive thoughts create positive shit in your life. Start thinking positive. And then I drew the money symbol. And when I looked inside, it says, make it rain. That would be a good thing down here. Although we're still trying to get around without using our boats because we got a lot of rain week before last, but not this past week. So that was nice. All righty. I hope that resonates with you, Edward. Let's see who we got next. We've got Jana is a member, so she gets to go next.
Okay.
May I have a reading?
All right, so I pulled 3 cards for you. First card is the Six of Cups, and this is a cups card that talks about memories, nostalgia, um, looking at the past with that sense of happiness. As sometimes we have to tap into that, into our past experience, especially the positive ones, to be able to move forward. There's a card that also talks about healing, right? Restoration. So the message here is focus on the positive things from your life and use them as lessons to move forward because you are a strong person. Tap into that positivity that exists in you. Second card I got for you is Inner Warrior. And the message here is
Like that.
channel your inner strength to subdue and subtly control issues at hand. Trust your power. This is a beautiful card. So it's again into tapping that positivity, that strength that lies within you. Third card I got is from the Angel Oracle and it says breathe. And the message here is inhale, I am relaxed. Exhale, I'm at peace. Deep breathing calls us back to the moment. It slows us down, taps us into our senses, and reorients our minds. The angels ask you if you find yourself stressed, filled with racing thoughts, or unable to focus, please remember to breathe. So, again, it's centering yourself, tapping into that positive strength that you have to be able to go forward. We all will go through those situations, but this is a tool that you should always have in hand to be able to declutter your mind and your spirit from negative things. That's what I got for you.
That's it. All right, from the Swear Tarot. First up is the King of Wands. It says, take action on your purchase ideas. So that'll be all next week. We won't have to deal with any faculty around. And then it says, laugh until your fart and happiness will follow you, which I take that as a personal response to Trump. Um, and it says, laugh until your fairy Eden. Laugh until you fart and happiness will follow. Okay. That is what is that? That is the sun card. So it says, laugh until you fart and express, and happiness will follow. Have y'all seen those little videos they do on the shorts on YouTube of the babies who suddenly, like newborn babies, who are scowling and crying whatnot,
Mhm.
and then the next second they get this big old grin on their face? They're not grinning at you, Dad. That's not what they're doing, or Mom, whoever. They either just passed gas or they just did a number 2 in their diaper, and oh, it feels so good now, and that's why you get that great big smile from them. So, because I see some people be like, oh, she smiled at me. It's like, no, she didn't. She farted. That's what she did. That's all she did. And when you're 3 days old, or 3 hours old, or 3 weeks old, when you fart, it feels damn good, and they naturally will smile. I had a pediatrician tell me that. I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. All right, Jana. First up, the Knight of Wands. Take action on your kick ass ideas. So, whatever ideas you got floating around in that little brain of yours, start doing something with it. And then I pulled the Sun. It says, laugh until you fart and happiness will follow. I
Again,
always
more fart.
see I always see this particular one because I met the guy that did up this deck. And my mom used to laugh and say, he always looks dirty, but he smells like he just pooped a whole garden of flowers in front of the house because his odor was so bad. It's like, yeah, how do you tell somebody that? Oh, I'm sorry, sir, we can't see you. You stink. So that's the second card you got, was the Sun. And then lastly was the Seven of Cups. Get the fuck over it. Whatever it is, just get over it. Be done with it. Move on. It's overdone with gone. And that's what I got for you. Did you read for Jana? Yeah.
No, yeah, then
Oh,
right.
okay. Okay. Did you read for Jana?
Yeah, I did. Right.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I couldn't remember. All right. Next up, we've got Liz is here. Artist Liz. Who would like a message from her mother, Margaret, about my health and finances moving forward. Okay.
About finances and moving forward. Hmm. All right, so I pulled three cards. One is from actually a money oracle, and it says the past. And the message here says something from the past is returning, maybe an old job or an unfinished project. Look to the past to understand the future. A lesson, an experience, or an old skill. Money could be coming your way from something you did in the past. So this is probably tapping into a skill or an experience you have into trying to develop some type of revenue. You know, um, yeah. So it's something that you've already experienced that's returning to you with some financial gain. Second card I got, it says love, but so the message here is I give my heart ready to receive the heart of another. The angels are supporting your relationship and want to remind you of the importance of giving love and support to someone close to you. Spend time with your loved ones and balance your affection in a healthy way. But in the financial sense, I feel that this thing coming from the past could be a partnership with someone. So it's a collaboration with someone in trying to achieve a financial stability or something, right? When could this happen? It seems that it's happening soon because I pulled a Godspeed divine timing and it says in spring. We're currently in spring. So within this time frame, very soon, there's going to be a very positive outcome or an opportunity in the financial sense, collaborating with someone to be able to achieve this uh, quest, this financial quest that you might have. That's what I got for you.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
All right. The first thing I got was the 10 of Pentacles, and this talks about a culmination of family inheritance, legacy, and prosperity. That's a pretty good breakdown right there by itself. You don't need to go much any further. I mean, all right. And then I got for you the Page of Pentacles. And that talks about ambition, desire, diligence, financial opportunity. So, lastly, I pulled a From the Woods, or whatever it is, something, Whispering Woods Oracle. I pulled Origins. Remember your roots. That's what it says. I kind of like the way that sounds. You win already, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. Who is... Okay, Rose is a member, so she gets to go next.
Did the spirits of slaves.
Oh, I had the wrong one. And who were we just reading on? Did we already read?
We were gonna read on someone had a question about the spirit of slaves in a plantation.
Okay. I accidentally deleted it. I'm sorry. Sometimes I get fumble fingers, y'all, and I go through and I hit the wrong.
Let me see if I can pull it from the replay on my phone.
I can, yeah, I should be able to go backwards here just a little bit.
Yes, it was from Rose Blue, and it was from Rose Blue.
Okay. All right, Rhodes. Did the spirits of slaves help with electrical problem at the Nottoway plantation? Did the spirit of slaves go back? Okay. Did the spirits of slaves help with electrical problem at the Nottoway plantation? I didn't hear anything about this, so what kind of... First, where is the Nottoway plantation, and what kind of electrical problem did they have? That would be interesting to know. All right. What we got here?
I got no. And it's interesting because actually the no that I got has a light bulb that it's exploding. And the message here is blows up in your face, explosive combo, broken. And I combined it with a tarot card. This is the Five of Cups. And this Five of Cups talks about abandonment. It's in the right away, it's this person who is looking at cups that are spilled versus ones that are still standing up and behind. And this what tells me is that there was a lack of maintenance of this planet, right? They weren't focusing their attention on things that actually needed help, right? So it wasn't necessarily the spirits who were involved in one way or another with the electrical problems. It was, things were not looked at properly. They were able to resolve it by changing their point of view, but yeah, that's what I got.
Oh wow, okay, that happened down here. I didn't even hear about it. Wow, okay.
What was the context of the situation?
It says Louisiana authorities say the main building at the historic Nottoway Plantation is considered a total loss following a massive destructive fire. According to Iberville Parish officials, the fire started shortly after 2 p.m. Thursday in the south wing of the building. Staff members reported finding smoke when they were walking into a room of the museum on the second floor before seeing flames and leaving the building. I'm going to show y'all a picture of this because, like, wow. Let's see.
Yeah, that place wasn't being taken care of. That's what the Five of Cups is. It's neglect. It's looking in one direction, not focusing on the whole picture.
There's the plantation.
Wow.
Yeah. No wonder it's a total loss. Look at the fire on that thing. Holy moly. That would freak me out. Just to say the least. Wow. And I never heard anything about it. Of course, I don't have TV anymore. That's probably why I didn't hear anything about it.
I don't watch TV at all. I do
it's
listen to
not
the
online.
news.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll catch NPR on the radio or something.
Mhm.
All right. First off, Knight of Swords talks about represents action, defending beliefs, ambitious stress, and truth. So that's basically the fire department now that's going to have to figure out exactly what happened and how did it start. And then we got the Ace of Cups, which talks about new beginnings, intuition, love and relationships. Well, from the little article that I had pulled up just a minute ago, the guy that owns it now had said that he will rebuild. Of course, it won't be a 300-year-old house anymore, but it'll still look the same. And then lastly, I pulled the Ace of Wands, and that's talking about represents beginnings, career, creation, desire, enterprise, and travel. Yeah, it seems like I got a lot of faculty that's getting ready to start traveling. So, I'm done.
All right. I read before.
Okay, that's what I thought, but I wanted to make sure. Okay, do we have any? Misfit is a member. We're like, oh, it's your birthday today.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday. All right, everybody in the chat, make sure you post happy birthday to Misfit because that way she feels the love.
All right. All right. I pulled two cards for you, and they're kind of related. First card is a rebel deck. It's a rebel card, and it says, "What the hell are you waiting for? Get that shit done." And it says, "If you're waiting for a sign, well, here it fucking is." So
In other
this
words, so do your laundry.
happy birthday. So use this as a milestone and a point of departure to do things that you really want. There's an opportunity for you to look your life in perspective and go forward towards what is it that you want to achieve, right? When we get to this point, a birthday is always an opportunity to reflect on your life, to see what you did and what is it that you still want to achieve. So the message here is those things that you want, just get it done. You needed a sign, here the fuck it is. Second card I pull for you is the Six of Swords. And the Six of Swords talks precisely about that. It's moving forward, right? It's leaving things behind. You went through experiences already. There's the opportunity to look at new horizons, explore new waters, and do those new things that you want. So again, happy birthday, and use this as a point of departure to a new you, new experiences, and new opportunities. You definitely deserve it. That's what I got for you.
Alrighty. First thing I pulled for you was a badass card. It says, I am a cosmic adventurer riding life's waves with fucking wild abandon. That's you, Misfit. Just go for it. And it says, and you will champion your truth like a mofo and rest on the seventh day. It says, the truth will set you free, but first it will piss you off. And this is very true.
And Misfit had a follow-up question, and actually
Okay.
this card kind of answered it, because she Misfit was asking, how about, will I move back near to the ocean soon? And
Yeah.
and I pulled this card again. This is the second card that I pulled for you earlier, the Six of Swords. And it was talking about exploring new waters, new horizons, and precisely it's going back to that connection to the ocean, right? So definitely, it seems like you will be going forward into those plans of going back to the ocean. But again, this doesn't take you there by itself. You have to be able to put things in motion to make it happen. That's what I got for you.
Alrighty then. All right, Misfit. I hope that resonated with you. All right, let's make sure I don't have any other members. All right. Oops.
Snapdragon. Hello, Snapdragon.
Yeah, I hit the wrong. My fingers are like not freaking coordinating with me tonight.
Yeah. Make me an
Um,
admin next time to
I
help you with
am.
that.
For whatever reason, my fingers just don't seem to want to. All right, let's do this. Okay, we already read on the last one, so we didn't even have. All right, all right. Okay, next up, we've got. I could have sworn we had a member that I had just pulled up.
You had Snapdragon on the screen.
Okay, then that's who we'll go.
Yes.
Snapdragon. A message from my spirit guides.
Spirit guides.
You betcha. Good night, J-Cat lady.
All right. So I pulled 3 cards for you. First card I pulled is the Eight of Swords. And this is a card that talks about a sense of self victimization, entrapment. On the Rider Waite, it's that this figure that she's blindfolded, she's like tied up and surrounded by 8 swords, right? So it's about those self-imposed restrictions that sometimes we put ourselves into, right? It weakens us. And a lot of it is we stuck ourselves into patterns and things that block our vision, right? Um, you might be going through a moment right now of lack of clarity, lack of direction, but it's not because you don't have options. It's, you're putting blindfolds on yourself. You're covering your eyesight, your inner uh, vision to be able to go forward. The message here is to trust your gut and trust in your spirit guides. Why do I say that? Because this is exactly the message I got, and it says trust. And the message here is regardless of the outcome, I am taken care of. The angels ask you not to worry about the resolution of the current situation. Instead of trying to solve the problem with sheer force, trust you will get exactly what you need. And combined to that, I pull another oracle card and it says resurrection. And it talks about resurgence, right? And the message here is shake off the past and rise again. Reinvent yourself and you'll rise up from the ashes even more powerful. So it's just trusting in your inner gut and the
That's
spirit
it.
guides. And that restriction that you have, you will definitely feel free. Uh, just connect with the spirit, with your spirit guides, and trust in your intuition. That's what I got for you.
There you go. All right, Snapdragon, I pulled for you. Resilient. Is it going to focus? There we go. Stay as strong as evergreen trees. They're pretty damn strong. So being resilient also means that you know and understand the concept of give and take when it comes to a relationship, whether if it's a personal or business or something along those lines. You kind of know who you can push. If you're going to say be a little late on the bill, well, don't be late with this company or they're going to jump all down your throat. This one over here, yeah,
Mhm.
they'll just roll with it. That's part of being resilient is you know that you can accomplish what it is you need to accomplish. You just have to believe in yourself to do that. And then I pulled an angel card for you. 1111. So that's like double dose. And it says the universe is arranging people and experiences on your path to help you succeed and helping you wake up to and helping you wake up to who you truly are. I am awakening.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah, I'm
You are awakening. It's totally related to this card, right? It's resurrection. It's
exactly.
resurgence.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
All right. And let's see here. I think I had a member I saw down here. I want to make sure I didn't miss. I did have a member. I had Arlene is our member who's up. A love relationship reading, please.
For a love relationship.
Why? That's my question. Why do you want that? It's a headache. It's a pain in the butt. I'm teasing. I'm teasing. To a certain point, and then I'm serious as hell.
right, I pulled 3 cards for you. First card I got is the Moon. And this is a card that talks about illusions, sometimes fear, anxiety. Might be going through a situation right now in which there's lack of clarity or a sense of anxiety and fear. Things might not seem as they are. Um, I don't know if you're looking to establish a new relationship or you need clarity with the one that you currently are right now. But the message here is to be aware and look deeper into the situation. It might not seem as it is. Just take your time to establish a connection with people, with yourself more than anything, to be able to be grounded and learn more about the current situation. And it's interesting because the second card I got is community. And the message here is it's a good time to make new connections. The universe send some beneficial alliances your way. This might be connections with other people, but more than anything, I feel it's connection with yourself, with your inner sense of knowledge, of wisdom. That will definitely guide you through moments of illusions when things don't seem as they are. Third card I pulled is wisdom. And the message here is my mind is strong, open, and clear. The angels are letting you know that working on nurturing a deeper connection with your own divine power can help you deal with changes and challenges with ease and ensure you become your own tower of wisdom and calming presence in your life. So again, here at all 3 cards, what it says is connecting with yourself, grounding yourself, going past the illusion of situations to be able to gain clarity into anything that you want. And in this case, relationships, whichever form it takes. But more than anything, is centering yourself to be able to look at things at a different perspective. That's what I got for you.
Very good. All right, Arlene, to start out, we got caution. Here we go. It says tread softly so as not to disturb the woodland floor. That's pretty good right in it of itself. And then I pulled a rebel card just because. It says don't talk to anyone. Don't look at anyone. You need some effing time alone, and you know why. Heed that small, still voice in your head. It's usually right on key. And lastly, I pulled the 7 of Swords, which is talking about deception, dishonesty, threat, ordinary fear, and strength. All right. The last card here we got is the 7 of Swords. And that's talking about deception, dishonesty, theft and trickery, tactics and strategies. So be careful how quickly you give your heart to someone. Don't let them steal what you have not offered yet, because relationships go in stages. And so it's not right for them to want to steal certain aspects of that relationship before you've made it to that point. I guess is the best way I want to put that. And you read for her already, right?
Yes. They have a very similar message too. Centering in yourself to be able to gain clarity.
All right. We have one member left to go. Lisa, P73. We had to get a card.
Negative card. If there's time, dealing with health stuff and family. Crap. Your choice. All right.
Now, we're not doctors, Lisa, so we can't give you medical advice, but we can certainly read on the energy surrounding you concerning that particular issue.
All right, Lisa, because your situation seems to be like very complex. I pulled 4 cards for you. First card is the Nine of Swords, and this is a card that talks about anxiety, right? It's that sense of hopelessness, depression, grief, going through a situation that, as swords, they represent the mental level. It's causing you a lot of angst, a lot of anxiety, sleepless nights. So the universe is recognizing that you are going through this situation right now. Interestingly, second card I pull is actually related to that too, and it's exactly that. It's anxiety, and the message here is: I inhale peace and exhale worry. The angels come to comfort you and remind you that you're not alone, and that assistance is accessible if you need it. Take it as a message that if you need that you need to make some time for yourself to unwind and concentrate on self-care. Let go of what you cannot change. Sometimes situations, family situations, you really can't control. You can influence, but
That's
at
it.
the end, as people make their own decisions. The decision that you can make is centering and taking care of yourself. If you're going through health issues, you definitely have control of that in the sense of being disciplined and taking care of yourself. Third card I pulled is an oracle card, and it says wide open. And the message here is: the path before you is clear. Your desires and intentions are supported by the universe. Even though you might be navigating through difficult situations, you know what needs to be done, right? So it's just clear. Just follow that path with discipline. And the last card I pull is the Four of Wands, and this is a card about celebration. It's about the sense of stability. And here, this is actually a family card, and it's about community, home, reunions, but more than anything, celebration and happiness. The situation with your family is definitely going to find its course to a positive way. Just relax. There's an opportunity to center in yourself, influence in a positive way whatever you can, but more than anything, take care of yourself. You're only one, and you have to love yourself every day a little bit more. That's what I got for you.
Alrighty. Started out, I pulled one of the Swear Tarot. We got the King of Wands. Stop focusing on the damn shit. Whatever it is that you're dealing with, let it go. Quit focusing on it. And then from the Whispering Woods, I pulled Time, which seems kind of appropriate. It says, embrace in the dewdrops of life before they disappear with the morning sun. That's kind of profound. That's one of those
Yes.
things that makes you have to stop and think about it for a minute. And then I pulled an angel card for you, and it's number 23, and that means I am adventurous. It says you have a zest for life, and you are eager to experience anything and everything possible. You redeem no, your love, change, and excitement, and need both to feel truly alive. That sentence makes no damn sense. For you, life, I was like, that's why I was having trouble reading. It was like, what? You love change and excitement, and need both to feel truly alive. Okay, I got it now. Um, for you, life is an adventure to be lived to the fullest. I am adventurous. So that's what I got for you. So
Yes.
dealing with the health stuff and
It's,
all, just
Mhm.
let it go. Whatever happens is going to happen, and you can't really put a stop to it. you can temporarily hit pause and say, let me think about
Thank
this
you
for
for
a
the
long
feedback.
Exactly. And
Thank you, Edward. Edward says he enjoys when you co-host with me. Enjoy it. Thank you very much.
oh,
I love
good.
being
Thank
here. I
you.
love being here.
I
I
love
always
having
look forward
Ramon here
to
with me.
it.
And tonight I am like exhaustion is catching up with me. I keep zoning out on y'all, and then I come back. It's like, did I read? Did I click the button? I don't know what I'm doing
uh,
anymore. I'm sorry, y'all.
yeah, no, that's fine. Whenever you feel it's time to end it, I'm fine with it. It's just
Well, I'd like to try to finish the ones we've got
hmm
starred.
yeah,
And oh,
totally.
thank you, Denise.
Hmm
And that's what it's like 11. So that shouldn't be too bad. Although I'm going to have to go run take a bathroom break here in just a second because my bladder has decided it's time to explode. Um, I'm just on the start thing. I'm just
Uh-huh.
starting at the top, working our way down because we hit all of our members. So, a message from my spirit guides. All right, Ramon, I'm gonna let you take it. I'm gonna run go potty
Okay,
break, and I will
got
be
it.
right back.
No problem. I'm gonna pull some cards. Rena 41. Message from spirit guides. Hmm. All right. So I pulled three cards for you. The first card is the Star, and this is a beautiful card. There's a card about hope, right? It's about faith, rejuvenation, healing, and clarity, right? It's a card about looking up upon a star with wishes, with desires, but more than anything, with positivity. So, whatever the situation is that you're hoping to realize, just know that the universe and your spirit guides are there with you. There's a moment of renewal, rejuvenation, and positivity. So, they recognize that the desires that you have in your heart, those that you have been voiced, have been heard, right? Just keep the faith. They're there to support you at all times. Second card I got is Ascension. And the message here is you're shifting from one reality to you're shifting from one reality to a higher vibrational reality. Time to soar to new heights. And again, it's that ascension, is that looking towards your spirit guides and the universe for realization. So you're shifting from one situation that you might be going to one that will manifest those dreams and desires that you have. So just keep the faith. But there's also a message here of letting go, right? Letting go of those patterns, things that might be stuck in you from realizing what is it that what you want. The message here is I let go of things that I have outgrown. The angels suggest that you let go of any dead weight in your life, whether that's a toxic relationship, a job that no longer fulfills you, or simply some negative thinking patterns. This will make space for positive new things to come into your life. So again, this is there's a clear connection here between what is it that you want and how you manifest it, and it's letting go of things and trust in the process, and invest all the faith that you have because it will happen. That's what I got for you.
All right. I pulled for you to be fair. Is it going to focus? Focus. I got to mess with the camera some more. There we go. To be fair. That's a little bit better. It says the essential meanings for this card is balance, justice, a need to consider options, mutual benefit, the law of cause and effect. So life offers experiences that are challenging and experiences that are nourishing, yet over time they strike a balance. Life is a pendulum swinging between all the different states of being. You will always oscillate back and forth between doing and being. If you are not content with where you are at this moment, remember that all experiences have their place. Accept them without judgment, and you will see how the universe adjusts in perfect balance. You reap what you sow. For every cause, there is an effect. Wondrous things will be revealed now. I like that. You got
Beautiful.
some really, really good stuff coming your way. All right.
Beautiful message.
Let's see here. Old Windwalker. Would
Any
love any
messages?
messages you have for me. All right. Let's start here. I like that.
All right, so I pulled 3 cards for you, and this is a card about things changing, things going in motion. You might be going through a situation right now in which you might feel stagnant, but the message here is to trust in yourself and propel yourself forward towards what is it that you want. Why do I say that? Because the first card I pulled is the 8 of Wands, and this is a card that talks about motion, right? And the Rider Waite is that image of like 8 wands flying, right? This is movement, it's rapid action, it's transformation, it's speed, right? It's a card about travel also, but more than anything, it doesn't necessarily have to be like a travel of a vacation, even though the universe might be suggesting that. But more than anything, is moving from that center of stagnation and doing something, going forward. That's the first card I got. Second card I got is says independence. And the message here, it's time to strike out on your own and rise to the challenge. You are more powerful than you know. Connected with that, might be feeling frozen, right? So it here is trust your intuition and trust in yourself, rise to the challenge and go ahead. And the third card talks about something similar. This is about transformation. This is an angel oracle, and the message here from your spirit guides is all things in life change, and I adapt willingly and easily. The angels want you to know that you are now coming full circle. You're ready to move into the next stage of your life, but that doesn't mean you have to forget the past completely. All of the experiences that the, all of the experience that have led up to this point have equipped you with the tools to move forward. And again, here it talks about transformation, but moving forward. Again, this is a message that invites you to just trust yourself and go in the direction that you want. Trust the process, trust yourself, connect with your spirit guides, and the outcome will be there for you. They're holding you by the hand. That's what I got for you.
Awesome. The first thing I got is practice radical acceptance. You be you. Don't worry about being anybody else. Just be you. And then I got teach. And it says, quit dropping the damn cards. It's been my day to drop cards today. Inspire others and let nature be your greatest teacher. I like that thought.
Mm-hmm.
And then I pulled an angel number for you, and you got 00. I am observant. And it says, angels ask for your attention. Open your eyes, listen, and think about everything that is happening. Trust your intuition and follow their guidance without any delay. Focus inward through meditation and prayer, and be observant of what is happening. Look for those 00s. They're going to start popping up.
Beautiful.
Here we
Love
go.
it.
Yeah. All right. Next up, we got Donna O'Brien. Would like a tarot card, please.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I think we can do that.
All right. I pulled it said one a tarot card, but I pulled a couple just because of for clarity on the first card. First card I got is the Eight of Pentacles, but reversed. And there's a card that talks about that you might be going through a moment of feeling lack of motivation, uninspired, a lack of focus, right? If you're going through the situation, that's what this is coming on the card. We all go through those moments, right? It's
Mhm.
just and it's very difficult, right? Because it's you get you can tend to feel self victimized. That it's like a serpent that eats its own tail, right? That feel of stagnation brings you into that state of maybe depression or uh, lack of motivation, and that stops you. So you got to break that pattern, right? The universe is there to guide you. And your angels are here to help you lift that burden that you might be going through. Why do I say that? Because I get the 10 of Wands, but reverse. On the upright position, it's burden, right? It's that heaviness that we feel. But in the reverse position, it's the opposite. It's actually a positive card. It talks about lifting burdens. It's a relief from stress. It's a delegating, right? So you're delegating that weight to your spirit guides. They will help you carry it. Just connect with them. Know that you're not alone. The universe is there to support you. And there's a moment to rise anew, a new you. Why do I say that? Because the third card I got is rebirth. This is a beautiful card. And the message here is I am in constant bloom. I am refreshed, rejuvenated, and reborn. You have entered a period of spiritual awakening and reverse and rebirth, where you have the opportunity to align with your higher self and the overreaching principles that guide you. The angels say to be prepared for the best that you can be. This is potentially this is the potential of what can happen. But again, it takes on yourself to be able to delegate that weight to your spirit guides, right? Give yourself the
I like that
opportunity
card.
for rebirth, for a new you. And that's what I got for you.
I like that. That's nice. All right. You asked for a tarot, so I pulled you a swear tarot and a fantasy feline tarot. So, Page of Cups. You are going to receive a pleasant and unexpected effing surprise. So when you win the lotto, make sure that you send Ramon and I each 1%. That's all we ask, 1%.
1%.
That's it. I'm not greedy,
I
just
like that.
1%. That should do it. And then I pull the 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands is you're looking at alignment, change, news, quick decisions, rapid action, and travel. So that's talking about getting out there, making it happen. Do it, do it, do it. Get your focus, decide what it is you want or where it is you need to go, and then do it. Line it up and take action. Don't sit on
Yep.
it for 6 months and think about it. Sometimes thinking about it can be more trouble than it's worth. Do it. Don't think about it.
Hmm.
Just do it. All right.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Jackie B is up. What do my spirit guides want me to know? That they love you. I heard it clear as a bell as soon as I read the question. Just came right in. It's like, oh, okay. It always freaks me out when that happens because I never expect it. And it's just like, oh, okay. It always catches me unawares. And I've learned to just throw it out there and say it. And don't hesitate.
Mm.
All right.
All right. I pulled 3 cards for you. First card I pulled is from the Angel Tarot, and it's the 5 of Swords. And this is a card that talks about I feel what it's saying is it's a card about bulliness, right? But it's bullying yourself, you know. Is that sense of like lowering your capabilities, your skills, right? That sense of self. Stop bullying yourself. You are a much beautiful person, much gifted person that you give yourself credit to. And that's the universe, what it's saying. Stop bullying yourself, right? Stop bringing yourself down because you have so much to give and so many beautiful gifts. That's what I'm getting. Second card I got is rebuilding. And this is, bringing a new self of sense into a higher level, right? Message here is rebuilding, and it says reevaluate your life and adjust to thrive in new circumstances. Focus on what you can control. A lot of times, we 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 punish ourselves or thinking about the past or things that we should have done, whatever. That's out of our control. Circumstances around you, most of the things around us, we can't control. We can't control, right? We don't have the power. We can influence. What we can control is our outlook on how we deal with those situations, right? But more than anything, it's that inner power
Absolutely.
to be able to go forward. And the third card is declutter. And the message here is I am surrounded only by what I need and love. The angels want you to know that the best way to declutter your home, your workspace, and your life is to take things one small step at a time. Combined, small steps will lead to big improvements that will be easier to maintain over the long run. So it's declutter what's unnecessary in your life, dead weight, but more than anything, declutter yourself from negative thoughts and negative patterns to be able to give yourself the opportunity that you deserve. That's what I got for you.
All righty. Starting out. Cultivate your inner Buddha. It says have a Buddha-ful day. So call on Buddha to walk you through it. That'll keep you calm and rested. And then I pulled resilient. That talks about stay as strong as evergreen trees. With the exception of maybe the redwood or a live oak, that's probably got to be the most resilient trees I know of.
Yes.
And then I pulled an angel card for you, and you got the number 2. I am diplomatic. And it says, You have great talent for finding solutions. Your intuitive and unbiased nature allow you to see all sides of any situation and advise others towards the most fair and beneficial outcome. I like that. So
Beautiful.
you have a way of resolving the chaos that may be around you. People will come to you to say, how do we deal with this? And Spirit will give you the answer for it.
Mhm.
All right, Carrie G, a card for June, please.
Okay.
Card for June.
True. Hmm. So I have two cards for you. It's a card, but I pulled two. Um, for June, Knight of Pentacles is the first card, and there's a card that talks about uh progress, right? And this is in the material sense. Pentacles deal with the material realm, so this could be health, this could be finances, anything in the physical sense. It says that June is going to be a one of things going forward, right? The knight in the Rider Waite, the Knight of Pentacles is the only one. It's a knight on a horse like the other four, but it's one that the horse is not necessarily going fast, right? This is a going to be a steady but consistent progress throughout the month. It might seem slow at first, but definitely it's one that's going in the long run is going to bring you a lot of stability. It's one of hard work, it's one of patience as well, but it's one that it's definitely going to lead you into something new and something really positive. Second card I got is Prelude. So the message for June here is you may feel as that not much is happening. However, the path you're on now is leading you to something great. And it totally makes sense with this card. Like I said, this is the only knight from all four in the tarot that it's standing. It's not going in motion very quick. So connected to this, you might feel that not a lot it's going on, but there is something really there is a path that's opening up that's going to lead you to something really positive and great in your life. So that's the energy for June. It's a lot of positivity, great things. You might feel a knot is happening, but definitely there's a lot of things in the background that are opening up for you. That's what I got for you.
All right. Well, I started out with the Knight of Wands. And that talks about proposals, adventure, energy, fearlessness, impulsiveness, and passion. So those are all aspects of your personality that others notice right away. Are those general, compassionate, passionate? Um, what else did it say again? Energetic, fearlessness. Those are all really great emotions or characteristics to carry with you. Um, and people notice that from you. And so they remark on it. They know they can trust you with certain topics because you're already there. And then I pulled for you Transform. And it says, emerge with beauty and grace from your cocoon. So that's all a part of transforming and becoming what you are meant to be. And
Beautiful.
I hope that resonated with you.
And that's
All
another
right.
night. I got a night, you got a night as well.
Yeah,
So it's
exactly.
it's that contrast between, you know, that impulse and that passion that you have versus what's happening. You know, again, things might seem slower because you have so much energy and things around you, but the way it's going to develop, it might seem slow, and a lot of things that might be happening, but definitely things are moving forward in a progressive way. Denise, blessings. Sherry, may I
Like,
have my spirit has a message that I need to hear. Right.
let's see here. Who's talking to me?
Right. I pulled three cards for you. Um, First card is the Queen of Swords, and this is a message from your spirit guide saying that you are a self-sufficient person. You have to trust in in your capabilities, but more than anything, act with honesty, act with trust and strength that you definitely have. So it's just tapping into those skills and that inner strength that you know you have in the universe as well to be able to go forward. You are a survivor. You're a person who are much stronger than you give yourself credit to. Just be aware that the universe is supporting you in that and letting you know to tap into that to be able to go ahead. Second card I pulled is a oracle card, and it precisely talks about that. That's the message, survival. And it says, time to reset your mindset, to thrive and let go of old coping mechanisms that are keeping you at the status quo. So it's letting go of your fears and knowing that you have all it takes to be able to go forward. And trust, right? Be hopeful. Always rely on that because that's what gives you the support, the emotional and the spiritual support to go ahead. And that's the message here is hope. And it says, hope is a choice. I choose to be hopeful. The angels remind you that without hope, you can't build belief. Your actions are direct. Your actions are directionless. Your purpose feels like a pipe dream, and true meaning seems to be unattainable. But hope is about recognizing that good things are yet to come and about expecting them to come. So, this is about faith, right? Again, it's trusting in yourself and know that you are stronger than you give credit for. Universe recognizes that. Know that you are a survivor, a survivor, and that tap into that sense of hope because the universe guides you at any time. Focus on anything around you with positivity. That's what I got for
There
you.
you go. All right, I pulled for you Three of Wands. It says, see the bigger effing picture before taking action. So take that step back and kind of give it that panoramic view with those special cameras where it can take in the whole shot and doesn't have to do it piecemeal and try to match it up. So this is a good thing because you're raring and ready to go as soon as the cameras come out. And then I pull for you, I am a epping force of nature, harnessing power from within. That's true for every single one of us. We
Mhm.
all have the power to do this. We just don't always have the encouragement to do this. And therein lies the problem. But yeah, if you feel like you're getting hits, you're doing well. And Anita, I know you, so I know you checked both of those boxes off. Um, Continue to hold Lisa up in your prayers. It takes a lot to take care of all that animals she takes. So she finds an animal, she brings it home.
Oh, really? That's beautiful.
And
I
yeah,
love
and
animals. Yeah. I
yeah. If I lived
I have two
somewhere where I had like
chihuahuas.
acres of
Uh-huh.
land and stuff like that, I would have horses. I would have my own cows. I would have dogs and cats galore. Yeah.
Oh, me too. I will have a rescue for animals,
Oh
especially
yeah.
senior animals. All animals, but seniors more than anything. I love animals. I have two chihuahuas. I have fish. I have snails. I feed the squirrels my patio, the birds. I work with a cat rescue. I have two tarantulas.
No,
Yeah,
can't do
I
bugs.
love spiders. I love spiders. I'm always intrigued and fascinated by things with a lot of legs. It's just that sense of like coordination of all these different parts. But
Mm-mm.
tarantulas, I love tarantulas.
No, like snakes, I can't deal with those either one.
Mm.
They give me the willies big time.
Really?
All
Yeah.
right, JW, who has patiently been waiting. And next I have Amy, Aretha, Ellie, and Denise.
Okay. You have someone on
And
the
there's we
screen.
got left.
If you get the number
JWB's on the screen.
Oracle deck, I like one of those. Otherwise, another card. Oracle number card. You can pull the Oracle number, and I'll pull the
Naughty
naughty
card.
card. Hmm. All right. I have a naughty card for you, and it says shame, regret, and guilt. Those are just bullshit. Forgive, let that shit go. Right? And
Absolutely.
sometimes we hold on to stuff, to shit that really, it's just that, right? It serves us for nothing. Just learn from whatever shit happened in the past and go forward.
And I pull for you number 777. I am in the flow. It says your purpose flows from within you, and everything that is unfolding or being revealed to you is part of your purpose, a state of peace and calmness in your soul. And that's because you just go with the flow.
Mm-hmm.
And that brings you that peace and that comfort.
Yep.
All right, Amy. Amy's up.
May I have a nice card, please? Let's see. All right. So I pulled two cards for you. First card is an angel card. I think that's uh nice enough, right? And the message here is honesty. And it says, I am truthful. I speak my truth honestly. The angels ask you to offer your true self up to the world and search for the truth. Act upon the truth and tell the truth, even though it might not make you popular. Say what you think and think what you say, right? It's giving value to yourself by just don't put masks, right? Just say things that they are with respect, but more than anything with honesty, because that's what makes you, and people appreciate that from you. Second card I got is a fresh start, and it says this new chapter will require you to take a leap of faith in the process which is in front of you. So, whatever cycle is closing now, the universe is recognizing that a new one is opening up, and connected with the other one. Just treat it with honesty, right? Speak your truth, be truthful to yourself, and speak with honesty also to your spirit guides. Sometimes we don't get what we want because we don't ask for what is it that we want, right? So just be honest with your spirit guides, and say what is it that you want. This is not just honesty with people around us in the physical sense. It's with your guides, right? Just know that a new thing is opening up for you, and treat it with honesty. That's what I got for you.
All right. First thing I got for you is origins. He says, remember your roots and where you came from. And then the angel number cards I got for you was number 18. I am kind-hearted. And it talks about you are both open-minded and open-hearted, and your ambition is to leave this world better than you found it. Ensure that your goals are aligned with the collective need and with the highest good of all. Because, you start doing for those worse off than you. It's amazing how fast spirit will work to replace that even better in your own life. And Oritha, or Oritha, I'm not sure how to say that, but it's a very cool name. Let's see. Is that an African gray? It looks like an African gray on her avatar. A card from either naughty or nice. Oh, another brave soul.
I like these two cards, and they're kind of connected. So the first card is an angel card. So I pulled two cards for you, a nice and a naughty. First card is you have to keep it in balance, right? First card is self-care. And the message here is the angels want you to remember that although dedication and hard work are crucial, you also need to pace yourself. Otherwise, you could stretch yourself too thin and burn out. That will be bad for your pursuit. So this is pausing, taking perspective, taking care of yourself to be able to refuel that energy, physical, emotional, mentally, to be able to go forward. Don't take things too serious. Just pause. And the naughty message here is related to that, and it says, laugh. Where the fuck is your sense of humor? So laugh of your life. Relax. Don't take things too serious. And more than anything, take care of yourself. You're in need of that right now. That's what I got for you.
All righty. First up, Rebel card. And it says, you are the best thing to ever happen to you. It says, go easy on your ass. Buy your own damn drink. Don't wait for somebody else to buy it for you. And then I pulled from the badass deck. It says, I kick ass and take names because I'm a freaking force to be reckoned with. So
Exactly.
it's very true.
Well said.
All righty. We got Ellie next. Sorry it took a while to get to you, Ellie. I hope you're still here.
A nice card.
Nice card. Okay. We can do that.
Yes, I have a nice card for you. Just pulled it. And the message here is endurance. And it says, patience is a virtue that allows us to persevere. By trusting the journey, we cultivate endurance and resilience. The angels remind you that in order to succeed, you must learn how to control your impatience and wait until the right outcome you deserve comes along. So, this is about embracing patience and trusting in the process. So this is a card of encouragement to tap into that sense of uh, a trusting the process. That's what I got for you.
Alrighty. Okay. I pulled for you. Transform. It says, emerge with beauty and grace from your cocoon. So think of yourself as a butterfly to be in that cocoon. And once you break free, you're going to shine like you would not believe.
Beautiful.
All right. And last but not least tonight is Miss Denise.
Denise, may I ask what my guides want me to hear that I don't? Please and thank you. Of course.
Hmm.
All right, I pulled two cards for you. One is the Four of Cups. Beautiful card. And if you see that figure is looking, there's an angel giving this person a cup, and she's looking in another direction, right? And this could be due to a lot of different things, a sense of maybe apathy, um, discontent, dissatisfied. You might be going through those feelings right now, looking in another direction with disinterest, right? Sometimes it's our fears, that we look in another direction, not wanting to see or face the situations that are in front of us, right? But the message here is one of courage, of facing things, because there's a process that needs to develop for us to be able to grow. That's precisely the second card I got for you. Is actually courage. And it says, my bravery increases with each step in the right direction. The angels remind you that you become more confident and courageous by facing your fears daily. Each time that you face fear, it slowly begins to wither away. As a result, you start to grow into the courageous person you are meant to be. So it's about facing your fears and connected to this card, right? Because she's facing in another direction. But know your strengths. Know that the universe believes in you. And there's that angel giving that cup to that person. Just embrace those gifts. But face in the right direction. Face your fears, because that's what's going to make you stronger. You're more stronger than you give yourself credit. So let's go ahead. The universe believes in you, and so do I. Sending
There
you a
you
blessing.
go. All right, Denise, I pulled for you. It says, breathe. Take a deep cleansing breath. Hold it for the count of 5, and then slowly release it through your mouth. When you pull hair into your body, you're pulling more hair up inside that wax buildup. And that can be really gross to look at. But I'm a morbid personality, and I like looking at that stuff. So people walk by and be like, "Ooh, really? You gonna watch that?" But it freaks my son out. I'm like, I find it fascinating, to be perfectly honest. And that's everybody. Wow.
Oh wow.
Been at this
We made it. It's
for
been 2.5 hours.
hours.
But it
Thank y'all for
feels
being.
it doesn't feel
Thank
like it because I had so much fun reading with you as
Oh, I
always.
know. I
Your
enjoy
energy,
reading with you. My energy
everybody's
was really low
energy,
tonight. I kept
beautiful.
zoning out on everybody. But thank y'all for forgiving me and hanging out anyway. Not holding it
Yes.
against me. Thank you for being with us tonight. Thank you, Ramon, for deciding
Thank
to
you.
be my co-host.
Yes, as
Now it's
every
every
third
third
Saturday of the
Saturday,
month.
and we never know when that may change and double or something. So
Mm-hmm.
we'll
Anytime.
just have to wait
One
and
day
see.
I'll one night I'll crash into your show unexpectedly.
Yeah, you're welcome to crash anytime. So,
Thank you.
all right, y'all have a great Saturday night. You have anything tomorrow that you're?
Tomorrow, no, I actually have a show on Tuesday. My In Orbit with show is a show in which I interview people from our community.
Right.
We talk about
Yeah,
life and divination. You've been a guest on that show. I'm going to be
that was a
talking
lot of
to
fun. I enjoyed that.
it's always fun. I always get something positive from every conversation I have with people. I learn something new. I
Oh
incorporate
yeah,
something great into my life from them. And this week on Tuesday, I'm going to be interviewing Rochelle from Amethyst Ascension. She has a great channel. Her channel is
I have to
amazing.
check
Her
that out.
content, yeah, and she's a beautiful soul, very gifted witch, and very talented. Into her skills. And I'm gonna be having the honor of chatting with her. So that's going to be this Tuesday on my channel at 8:30, I believe it is. Please subscribe so you don't miss it. I'm going to be interviewing a lot of awesome people.
Cool.
And I have a lot of shows lined up, but also with Sherry, we're going to be having a show on May 30th. It's a Gemini
The
birthday bash.
Friday. Yeah, we're
Yes,
having
because
a birthday
it's our
party.
birthdays coming up, and during this
That's right.
Gemini season, Amy Warrior is actually
And
going to be
that
on
day
the
is
show as well.
actually her birthday on that day. On the
Yes,
30th
yes.
is Amy's birthday. What day is yours on?
Yeah. May 24.
Oh, 24. You're the
It's
day
next
before.
Saturday, actually.
My
Yeah,
husband
next
was the
Saturday.
25th. So,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
that's
Yeah.
wild. Um,
Yeah, so
cool.
subscribe. I have a lot of
Gotta write
content.
that down.
Share some artwork that I do, music, tarot inspired music, poetry, interviews with people, live readings. I have live readings on full moon and new moon seasons. So a lot going on. So if you like
There you
variety,
go.
please subscribe.
You never know what kind of surprises are in store.
That's right.
Tomorrow is my housework day when I do laundry and clean the kitchen. So I
Nice.
will be backstage at 5:30 p.m. Central for Arthur from Arthur Ease Your Mind. He does his weekly solo show on Sundays, and I go hang out in the background and pull all the strings and keep up with chat and all that stuff for him because that's a lot to do when you're trying to connect with spirit and read, trying to have a conversation with a guest or somebody, and trying to
Mhm.
keep up with what's happening in the chat. Your brain just like
It's a
fizzles out.
lot going on.
It's a lot, yeah. Um, so that's tomorrow, and then I don't have anything else again until Wednesday night at 6 Central. Sisters of the Mystical Tarot, and this week
Uh,
it'll
I
be
watched the
hosted
last one. It
by
was
Val,
awesome.
and will be on her channel. So,
Mm.
um, and then Thursday we have show, Golden Girls, Coffee Clutch, where we all take on a different persona of a Golden Girl. I'm
Who are
Blanche
you?
because
Are you
I'm
Blanche? Spot
yeah,
on. That's spot on.
exactly. And so that's Thursday night at 8 p.m. Central. We meet for that. It's me, Marina, and Cleo.
Mm.
And then I don't have anything else again until Saturday. I got a 11 a.m. recorded show with Nath at the Third Wish. I'll be on his channel. At 5 p.m. Central, I will be doing an interview with Haunting Live is the name of their channel. And they cover all things paranormal, cryptid, ET, anything to do with the woo they're into. And so I've been invited to come on and do an interview with them. And so I was
Nice.
like, yeah, that would be fun.
That's awesome.
And
I love those topics. I love those topics.
yeah, they have some good topics that they bring up. I've caught a few of their shows now. It's like really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
I have
so
a
that's
ghost
what I'll
here
be
in my
doing.
house.
Oh,
I
really?
have a toddler. Yeah, toddler ghost here in this house. Long story, but yeah. Even my partner, he's not into anything divination or supernatural or anything. He's heard and recognizes that there is activity here in the house. It's crazy. One day I'll tell you
One
the story.
step in the right direction. Yeah.
Hmm. And this house is located between 3 cemeteries in the neighborhood.
Oh my goodness.
It's
No
right in the
wonder.
center between all 3.
You're probably a portal of some kind.
Yeah.
You could have a portal like out in the shed or in your
Yeah.
bathroom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. One day we'll explore that topic. You got to do a
Oh
show.
yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. All right, y'all.
Thank
Everybody
you,
have a great night.
everybody. Thank you, Bora
Um,
Bora, for your help and support in the chat.
Absolutely. We couldn't do it without our moderators. Bora Bora is faithful as faithful can be. She always
Mhm.
shows up, hangs out,
Yeah.
handles the chat for us. Thank you, thank you, thank
Mhm.
you.
And
And
supported my channel too. So thank you for your
I
presence.
plan on trying to get something for my members. Hopefully, maybe next weekend. If not next weekend, then I may do the Memorial Day weekend because that's a long weekend for me. So I get an extra day to sleep in.
Nice.
Oh, and I'll be doing a show with Linda G on Memorial Day too.
Mm.
So a recorded show, so that'll be fun. Yeah, she always cracks me up.
Mhm.
And so yeah, I'm gonna try to get some stuff. I got some videos I gotta finish making for my members that go out Sunday nights and try to get them on time this week and not late like last week.
Mhm. And thank you, Sherry, for having me here, for what you
You're
do
welcome.
for the
Thank
community.
you.
Your shorts, I love your shorts as well. Thank you for
Oh,
your
thank
beautiful
you.
energy. You,
I'm getting ready to watch. YouTube has put out some videos on how to take some of your long form videos and turn clips into shorts that you can repost as shorts. I just got to figure out how to do it. Once I
Thank you,
figure out how
Edward.
to do it, I'm going to start going through all my long form videos and start taking clips and putting them out there. And I think everybody will enjoy that because
Yeah. Key
a minute,
moments
3
from
minutes is
highlights from other video.
there you go. There you
The
go.
funny shorts from Sherry.
Oh, it'll be funny, all right.
When she's falling asleep, when she's dozing out live.
I was going to do a series of shorts of just me falling out on the camera. I think everybody would get a kick out of that.
Yeah.
You know, do like little 5-second clips. There she goes again. Boom, down. If I can't laugh at myself, what good am I? So,
That's right.
the fact that y'all tolerate it and still come back for more just baffles my mind, but I'm very thankful for that.
We love you.
Oh, thank you. I love y'all too.
Yeah.
Y'all have a great night. Thank you, Ramon. I just love it when you're
Thank
on with
you.
me. I love spending
Thank
time with
you.
you. And we will see
Likewise.
y'all soon,
Have a good
sporadically
night.
throughout the week. So, yeah. Bye for now, y'all.
Have a good night, everybody.